Hey guys, Matthew Gilby, Managing Director of My Agent Real Estate here, bringing you the July property management wrap. Thought I'd start off today with a bit of a tragic story that came through the news this month. There was a mum out in Dandenong, a mother of three, that unfortunately requested smoke alarms to be installed in her property, her rental property, and there was a bit of a delay, and in that time her house actually burnt down. She had three children, and one of them unfortunately didn't make it out. And you know, it's a terrible situation. We feel very sorry for her and the family, of course. It's just a strong reminder of always needing to make sure we stay on top of our compliance. Smoke alarms are there for a reason, and unfortunately they weren't installed quickly enough. Our stance on this is very firm and strong. They must be in there. They must be in there before the rental commences, and also the regular checks on these things have to happen on or before their due dates all of the time. Our stance too is very clear. We don't use a couple of the companies out there that don't use qualified electricians. We've got our own electricians that go in and do these checks, just making sure that we've got a suitably qualified person there for that, and obviously other compliance related issues. So it was a bit of a horror story. And you know, one that we don't like talking about, but a strong reminder of always needing to do these compliance things. The second thing I wanted to talk about this month was our routine inspections. So right now, the Victorian government have announced that we can't do routine inspections. This is lockdown number 5, and we have had these previously. It has caused a bit of a backlog, and routine inspections are important, obviously, to get out there to see the quality of the property, and most importantly, if there's any maintenance or damage that you know, we can get on top of it and get our trades out there to fix all the relevant items. With the backlog that we have now, you know, it poses a bit of an awkward situation where we either need to wait until we can get out there to do them, or alternatively look at the virtual inspection option, which essentially means that we're asking the renter to take the photos of the property, and we give specific instructions on how to go about doing that, the quantity of photos, the direction, so that we get, you know, all different relevant angles, and also have the renter trying to look for items of damage or perhaps maintenance issues as well. So it's probably less than ideal, and you know, our preference is to actually physically be out there, have our staff members out there. However, you know, this is something that the industry is faced with in terms of a challenge, because we plain and simply are not allowed to get out there right now. So you may see a couple of virtual inspections on your properties. It is possible that we'll go in that direction, and the main reason we do that is simply for an insurance point of view, because this is a document that insurers are asking for when we do make claims. So if in the event we do need to make a claim, we don't have a valid routine inspection there, it could present challenges later as well. So we are working through it. We are trying to get into the home ourselves where we can, but where it's not possible, you know, you may see a virtual inspection coming through. The last one that we wanted to talk about, that I wanted to talk about today, was the most recent lockdown 5. We remarkably haven't seen too much of a challenge with leasing. It's actually been quite strong for us. We do have a database of 31,500 active tenants that are in the sort of background in our software that we have been engaging with, and I guess a strong part or a major reason as to why we haven't suffered so much is that our response time to prospective renters is very strong. It's very short, and that is the key. So engaging with people that are sending through text message or email, or even phoning through, looking at our advertising, getting on top of it straight away to make sure they're aware of what the property is, where it is, what the benefits are, so that we can engage with them as soon as we possibly can. And in the best case scenario, what we always try and shoot for is to get them to actually send us through an application, even sight unseen, so that it puts us in the best position to try and rent that property out as quick as we possibly can, either doing video virtual tours if we have them available, or alternatively just booking them in for a private inspection as quick as we possibly can. The last thing on the list today to talk about is our actual notification of vacates is reduced as well. So we have seen across the board with the whole industry that it's coming down marginally, which is great, and internally that's happening for us too. It is a good thing. It's something that we do look for. It means that the less properties on the market, the more competition there are with prospective new tenants coming through. So when we see these statistics trending in our favour, hopefully we'll start seeing the rentals start pushing up a little bit, which I know a lot of our rental providers are certainly keen for, with the reductions associated with COVID and its effects. So thanks very much, and I'll see you next month.